It just feels like a good ending for the series. Spoilers ahead. So, High School Musical 3 is the finale of the High School Musical franchise, if you don't count the Sharpay movie. This was the first and only movie from the franchise to get a theatrical release, breaking the tradition of premiering on Disney Channel. I guess it just got too big for a TV release, and I'll give it to the movie. It does feel more quote-unquote cinematic. There are more creative shots, and by the looks of it, they got more expensive equipment like cranes. The franchise had the advantage of being set during high school, so it makes it very obvious and practical to just finish it off in senior year and not drag these actors until they're in their 40s playing teenagers. The production quality of the film is quite good. There are more and better sets, making it feel bigger. It doesn't have a plot necessarily. It's more like the first one, in which it shows things happening, but there's not like a crazy plot twist or anything. Actually, it's a lot like the first one. Troy likes to perform and wants to please his dad and his best friend, so he pretends to only care about basketball. Except this time, he actually commits to something and against all odds decides to go to Berkeley. That's about it with the plot. There's one cool song when he is really contemplating that fact. Speaking of songs, there are some bangers here. The musical numbers are pretty great. You can really see Kenny Ortega's choreography skills shine here. These are big budget productions. The I Want It All number is something worthy of Broadway, I don't know. The final number is humongous and so well choreographed. The musical numbers are a step up from the first and second one, and those weren't necessarily bad. The first one just had a tiny budget and was intended for TV. The performances are solid. I blame this movie for making me think when I was a kid that I could just dance that well without proper training. It feels like these actors are saying farewell to these characters and putting all of their effort here. It's clear that they are much more comfortable with their performances. The fake shy Gabriella and the awkward Troy are no more. I like how they grew some of the characters like Ryan and Kelsey. They became much more prominent than before and much more interesting. Gabriella is perhaps the most one-dimensional character of the bunch. She's just smart and in love with Troy. That's all about her, unfortunately. It's a shame they couldn't round her up a bit more, but I'm pretty sure they did as much as they could since it's a 2-hour-long movie. It does keep you entertained, and if you watch the other ones growing up, it feels like you don't want it to end, because that would mean you're growing up too. If you had decent friends during high school, chances are you're gonna miss them. If you didn't, I'm sorry. I'm sure you'll enjoy college much more, or life in general. But thinking back, this movie is 16 years old. This movie is over twice my age when I watched it. It's crazy how time flies. Life is full of exceptions. I always say I don't like musicals, but I love La La Land and I enjoy these High School Musical movies from time to time. And even if it isn't the best movie ever or even the best High School Musical movie, it's a nice reminder of childhood, and I'm sure the childhood of many others. And that's something I can thank this movie for. As always, thank you for watching. See you next time.